Hello everyone, my name is Mitz, and here we're back at Phoenix Wright Conflict of Interest. So, we are now going into the final case of this fan game, called Turnabout into the Unknown. This is going to be the fitting conclusion into the whole Rivales thing, but this is the one closing case for one of these fan games which I probably know the least about in terms of what actually happens. I didn't even remember what even happened in this one besides just remembering sparse details as we went through this along. So this is going to be a fun thing nonetheless. I think it's definitely going to be hard to top over Turnabout Consequences of the last case because of pretty much all of that. I think that was pretty much tightly written. It was it's still really good. I'm just wondering okay, how would you close out everything we've seen so far? I just want to try to remember how that goes. Okay, so let's see how this goes and dive into the deep dark abyss of the unknown. At the end of Turnabout's Consequences, did Nick prove the motive? Yes, and this is literally just where the branches divide. Whether if you didn't prove it was Pearls who did it or not, things change. Mr. Nick, please, I can't myself do it. It's been 2 days since that trial. 2 days and yet an eternity. How could she ask me to do that? What kind of choice is that? Asking a man to choose between his integrity and his soul. I wasn't ready for that. Never would have been. You knew something was wrong. You knew it the moment you saw me. You just didn't want to admit it. I was so happy to see her back. If it seemed off, how could I ruin that? She knew too. She may be quirky, but she's not blind. She's Maya's smarter than people give her credit for. It wasn't Maya to choose. I was the one who was forced to turn on Pearl. She'll go to prison now, all because of me. No matter what Maya's done, that's not one that's on her head. Only mine. Was it you? It was my life, my action to take. You told me not to blame myself for my crimes to others. There's so much more I could have done. I could have done something to prevent it all. I'm not sure what exactly, but I could have. Should have. But you didn't. But I didn't. Now she's in jail. All because of me. Can never look her in the eye again. It's better that way. No, I can't accept that. I could have protected you. I could have... I wish I could have protected you. It's too late to cry about what could have been. I made my choice, and you made yours. We'll both have to live with it. What happened at Corinne will follow me the rest of my life. You can't make that sort of choice without having to face consequences. I was powerless to protect Maya from Pearl, or Pearl from herself. I was powerless to protect anybody. Defense attorney who can't protect the people he cares about? What good is he? I won't let it happen again. Wowee. Well, they're gone. Polly said he'd call us once they get to Crane Village. And Maya... well, Maya... The doctors say she's recovering fine, so that's good. Maya... Oh, this case only takes place 2 days after the last one. Oh boy, that's definitely gonna put Dave on some moods. After grandmother, after Pearl... I should really just focus on fixing Corinne. There's too much to worry about. Too much that was my fault. I love being back here, just like before. I'm glad you got your badge back, Nick. I wish things could be the same. The grandmother was right. If I want people to take me seriously, I can't spend all my time here. It's not goodbye forever. We'll still keep in contact. Just like we always did. Pearl's conviction really shook Maya up. There's still a lot that needs to be fixed in the Fae clan. She can't have any more distractions. For a good while, I guess. It should have been you taking her, not Paul. He barely knows her. You could have at least said the word goodbye. I couldn't do it, Trucy. I just couldn't do it. Even after everything, looking her in the eyes she left was the hardest of all. I failed her. I failed everyone. Stop saying that. That's all I've been hearing lately. It wasn't your fault. None of it. Not my fault. But I could have stopped it. This past week or 5 years back, somewhere along the line. I could solve criminal conspiracies, but I couldn't see this? Because of that, two of the people I love most in the world nearly died. Hardly nearly... She tried to... And Maya... Two people tried to kill Maya. That letter we found is genuine. Francisco Mendires had a part in it. He's out for us. For her. He won't stay quiet forever. I was helpless to prevent it before. Not anymore. He's shown his intentions. Nothing's gonna harm her. Not while I'm around. Come in. Oh, hi. Are you gonna have a fun time saying, oh, you did a good job. I'm, proving a close loved one is, now in jail from your actions. Okay. It seems I found the right place. I'm not in the mood to say this little good catchphrase. Williamson? What are you doing here? I hope I'm not interrupting. Not at all. Not as if I have anything important going on at the moment. Can I get you something? I need to speak with the defense's lawyer. I was in the impression one worked here. Are you- wait, what? I assume you aren't referring to Mr. Justice? I realize this is short notice. You're all very upset at the moment. Yes. Sorry, I'm afraid something has come up. I need your help. With what? What else? There's a man I'd like you to defend. You were at my last trial. You know what happened. I'm gonna take a break from the courts. Maybe for good this time. Yes, I can respect that. However, I figured you would want to take this specific case. Why is that? The start of Corinne isn't finished. There's still people out for Miss Faye. If you want to protect her, you need to take direct action. We found this at today's crime scene. Oh my gosh, okay, God, he's back. Okay, I completely forgot about this. That's... You know this card. I know about your case that involves Shelley the Killer. God, the cases that he was involved in are, like, honestly, like, the best parts of the whole series. Honestly. It's a traumatic experience for both you and Miss Faye. This man, the one I want you to defend, he and I had known each other for several years. I'm certain he didn't hire a killer for this. Who would? That's precisely the question you should be asking. Another assassination, hot on the heels of the last one. And this is yet another one that involves Lord Valley's family. Wait, so you want us to defend someone who is alleged to have sent this card, but you're sure they're not? Is it this so-called Jimmy Boy or Waters? There may be yet be hope to find the people pulling the strings. Lord Valley's family? My suspicions are correct, then Francisco Mendires has some hand in this murder. Or Valley's. After what they did. You're the only one I could trust to defend. You've never been on the best of terms. Can I ask a single favor of you? I don't know. I'll think about it. Well, I figured you would want to get some closure. Maybe I was wrong. The killer escaped you before. He's still out there. Oh my god, Jesus. You're making it like you're just pushing and pushing and... God. Ask yourself if you truly feel safe. I need to make preparations for the trial. If you do decide to defend, talk to Mr. Waters. I've already told him to give you this access to the crime scene. I'll leave a map with directions so you can get there. I want answers. I know you do too. Take this case, and you just may get them. I'll be seeing you. Okay, bye. To kill her. It's been so long. Nearly a decade ago, Shelley the Killer, infamous assassin, put my friends and me through hell and back. It's only by a stroke of luck that we all made out alive. Yet after everything, he escaped. He has never faced justice. I've never taken a case with express reason to catch a criminal. That's the prosecution's job. But if he and the Revali's family are working together... Corain was my worst fears come true. I'll never be safe. Mai'll never be safe. Pearl will... I won't just sit here and wait for it to happen. They're going down. Trissy, I'm doing it. Are you sure? Don't jump into this. That man is dangerous. I know. That's why I need to do it. I know he tried to kill Maya before, but that was a long time ago. I don't know what happened that Corain influenced his decision. I'm not. Daddy, Maya will be fine. For how long? Mandira's once are dead. The killers and Mandira's? Williamson thinks it's connected. I had to do this. I don't have a choice. I'm coming with you then. No, you can't. Do it alone? Shut up! If you don't have a choice, then neither do I. You're really worried about me, aren't you? Of course I am. Nothing I say is gonna change your mind. I know that. But it's the same for me. You're not going anywhere without me. Who's the parent here again? Oh boy. Well, I will say this, like, Shelley the Killer, like, he would just do any, like, task available, so literally anyone can just give him, like, an order and he'll do it carried out. I don't think we've heard anything about him, like, rejecting offers before. I mean, like, he does mention, like, he, like, takes things with call and, like, you know, has to be very much honorable, so... That's literally the only reason why he would not take a job offer. The only reason. We don't even know that criteria, though. He's the Enigma. A very Shelley Enigma. Yeah. What did you think of Williamson just now? Oh yeah, doesn't that technically your first time meeting him? Besides outside, you know, watching him do stuff in court, if you did that. This is my first time meeting him, but he didn't seem, too bad. He's not too bad now because he basically traumatized us. Why'd he come to you? He had to have a reason. He's always doing something behind the scenes. Oh wait, he said Mr. Waters, so he's definitely not arrested again. Again? Well, yeah. That was still a cool concept for the second case, though. Did somebody force him into it? I may not have a Magatama anymore. I've been doing this long enough to tell when somebody's hiding something. It was weird, but it seemed to me that Williamson is really, well, worried. Yeah. Why would that be? He did say that the Revali's family was involved, but really, who knows? Right now, I'd give anything for a device that could detect hidden emotions. Yeah. Oh god, of course you're gonna... Well, guess what? You never went into the Britons or traveled anywhere else, so you haven't met Athena here, so have fun with that. God, again, like Dual Destiny still... it's almost like just a there game to me. Who's this killer person? He's an assassin. Somebody hired him a while back. I did a case and it wasn't pretty. It doesn't make sense that he knows the suspect didn't hire him for this murder. How could he be sure of that? I think you're getting into this too quickly. You haven't even met the defendant. I'll stop by the detention center and have a chat with him. That should be my first destination. Okay, we're gonna go there first then. Not too bad. Who do you think did it? Daddy, do you even know who the victim is yet? Not exactly. Was a suspect? Or if there was an eyewitness? Well, no, and no. That means it was a ghost that did it. Maybe you should focus on the basics before jumping to the conclusion. But don't get too ahead of yourself. Lawyering 101, I guess I should figure out the obvious first. Yeah, have fun with that. Oh boy. Okay, so Waters is not it, then Jimmy must be the suspect? Are we actually going to learn more about this so-called Mr. Jimmy? You, stop! What are you doing here? I'm here to see suspect for the latest murder. Are you his attorney? Not yet, but I'd like to talk with him. You have to wait till later. He's still in police questioning. How long will it take? Can't say. May just take the whole day. What? You heard me. No one talks to the creep until we've finished. Got it? How must I investigate the crime? Not my problem. Let's hit the crime scene. We're not going to meet him quite yet. We better come back later. Okay, I guess we're not going to talk to Mr. Jimai. Defendant's home. Oh. Oh, you have a Japanese-style house. Huh. County Road 27. Huh. This seems to be the right neighborhood. Oh, is it footprints? If you can call it that, I can only see 2 houses. Ah, I see. It's what is known as a cul-de-sac. It should be the one the police are gathered around. Nah. Ah, are you with those boys? Oh, hi. Your eyes are terrifying to me. Your eyes are completely yellow. Please tell me we're in contacts. I saw some Fonzie detective go in the big one. Me neighbor lives there. Is it the suspect's house? Oh, he's the suspect, is he? Thought he might have been the victim. Not a relief. Hate to miss me, dear old neighbor. Are you with the police then? Not quite. I'm the attorney. You are you? Got one of those shiny badges? You really want to see it? Of course. Let's have a look at her. Ah, nifty little beauty she is. Couldn't she just spend all day admiring her? You're that impressed by it? Aren't you? Is this real life? Is this just... Never thought you'd find someone with the same enthusiasm for your badge, did you? What's your name, son? Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright. No, can't say I heard the name. Who might you be? Finnegan Hood, lad. Don't suppose you know me? Not a clue. Well, on even ground, is it then? The pleasure's mine, Mr. Wright. Tell you what, I will hold you back from your case no more. But if you got the time, swing by me place later. Know you're busy, but stop by when you have a bit. We can swap stories alike. I'll consider it. Excellent. I look forward to it. Oh, and by the way, you all want to go around the side of the house. There's a storm cellar. That's where the coppers are all searching. Thank you. Not at all, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I best be going now, but I'll see you later. Check out the storm cellar. He has a unique way of speaking. I like it. Wait, can we look at those footprints down there? There's 2 trails of shoe prints here. The ground is parts wet, but not too wet. Just good enough to preserve them. Oh, like, was it raining earlier? It's still wet. That means they're recent. Looks like they're leading from the woods. Huh. That's his house? Mr. Hood's house. We could probably find him in there if we need to talk to him. That's the defendant's home. The police are searching in there. Alrighty then. Storm shelter. Okay. Okay, this went from a massive leap in quality from the outside to the inside. Suspect's home. Oh, excuse me, sir. You can't come in here. This is a police investigation. I was told to come here by Prosecutor Williamson. Oh, hey! Yeah, let him in. Oh, hi, Waters. Boss gave me permission to check it all out. He told me you'd show up sooner or later. That's $10 I'm out. You're betting on whether or not I'd come? So, yeah. You and my guy full access to everything. Let me know if... Huh? Look, don't you remember? It's Maya. You're not Maya. Trissy Wright. Nice to meet you. You must be Detective Waters. Dang it, that's 20. And apparently on whether or not Maya would come. Where's Maya? He's not going to be working with me anymore. Really? Because that throws off the whole shtick. I'm not good enough? Look at you, Dunn Waters. Oh, hey, I didn't mean like that. I'm sure we'll get on just fine. It's probably his fault anyway. I wasn't even aware that I had a shtick. When you just blame Phoenix for this? Are you kidding me? Jesus, you two are dicks. Oh my god. Is this the murder scene? Nah, this is where we found the killing weapon. Boss is outside the actual scene. Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic for a second. The murder weapon was moved here? Yeah, and the best part? Guess whose house this? My client's. What? What? Are you really that savvy? No, the man outside just told me. What's this room we're in? This is a little storm shelter we attach to the rest of the house. 2 ways in, one goes upstairs, and the other outside to the woods. Well, that's standard storm shelter stuff. The second way is the one we came in through. The door didn't look too strong. It would be very hard to break in here. So, like, whoever the culprit is, they broke into here? Okay, we already have that immediately, so it must be important then. He keeps a bunch of tools and stuff in here, mostly just the usual. Anything of note? Well, take a look around. We're not hiding anything here or nothing. Okay. Unless you are the culprit again. Who am I defending? You don't know? You haven't had a chance to meet him yet. I'm not even technically his attorney yet. Hey, don't sweat it. That's all been cleared up. We got a signed request from him saying he wanted anyone to represent him. He doesn't really give a crap about who does it as long as it happens. Interesting. Man's pretty desperate right now. I guess I'd be like the stubborn, obnoxious type. Not particularly, but it's nothing I'm not used to. First thought in my mind is Maximilian Galactica, or Billy Bob Johns. I can't remember what his real name is. Hey, maybe he'll tell you more than he has us. Dude's a real creep. Does creep have a name? Wow. You really jumped the gun on this one. Yes, because Williamson doesn't say a thing. That's my response too. I know, right? Yeah, you guys should just go talk to him, yeah? It's not part of my job to make third-party introductions. You've never had a problem with it before. Yeah, well, boss is trying to crack down on that little bad habit of mine. Since I shouldn't just blab so much. I figured. Yeah. Yay. What was the weapon? It was a shovel. Came straight from the guy's basement. Oh, nice. Classic. You killed him with a shovel? Yeah, and it was way messy. Okay. It's a metal one. Just one good swing and a thwack would have done anyone in. It wasn't just one swing? No, it wasn't. It was, I don't know, like, a lot. Jesus. The handle snapped right in half for how much? Any fingerprints? Yeah, tons. And they're my clients. Yep, good news for everyone. Except for the suspect, and the dead guy, and maybe you. Well, I mean, if this is someone else, as a different person that literally they just broke into the house just to grab this shovel and whack it over their head, and then put the shovel back here. It would make sense why the fingerprints would be on it, though, too, so... The real culprit must have worn gloves, then. Who was killed? The boss is more up-to-date than me. Go outside and check with him if you need. Oh, he's outside. Yay. Up-to-date? It doesn't sound like they know yet. No, wait, know yet what? Need to go speak with Williamson to find out more about the victim. Okay. So I guess we can look around here, actually? Oh, there's 2 ways through. Okay. Oh, there's a shovel. That shovel must be the murder weapon. It's cut in half and there's blood all over it. I hate to get attacked with that. Yeah. And there's a fan, there's a drain in the floor. It's a fan! Are you a fan of that? Go ahead and turn it on. It's not plugged in. You can literally see the plug is not in. Guess this isn't working. Yeah, it was working, but broke about an hour ago. Man, when the fan died, the room shot up to like 97 degrees. Rip, Mr. Fan. Oh my god. I'm assuming there's a circuit breaker. There's a little wall phone here. Oh. It's so crazy actually seeing one of these. I don't remember the last time I used a landline. Yeah, I know. The thing to do was just keeping it for nostalgia or something. I remember having one when I was a kid. Yeah. And suddenly I feel very old. Well, technically I still have one actually. It just not working. We're still getting his calls analyzed, whatever. Not much I can tell you yet. Analyzing the calls? Why would you need to do that? Some pretty shitty stuff was going on here. The line was being tapped. As in, wiretapped? Yeah, like in somebody was listening in on him. I see. Ah, the classical wiretap is now back. Who'd be spying on the defendant? And why? Huh. There's a light switch. Stairs. Those stairs are leading up into the rest of the house. I think we'll stay down here for now. Okay. There's a vent there. Nothing in the ground. Pipes. Yeah. Over here, just the safe? There's a safe here for safekeeping. We're just about to find out what's in it. Come on over, see. Now, let's take a look. Absolutely nothing. There's only two things I see in here. This card. Okay! And this note. I recognize that card, and that's never good. What is a Revali's card doing in the safe? Sounds like a mystery, don't it? Better get on the case, Sherlock. Sure. You say as you grin knowingly. Open the letter. Let's see what it says. You've been in contact with Jameson, haven't you? Don't bother. He can't help you. I know you did. Nobody can help you. Nobody will. FM. It's signed Francisco Mendez. Mendez, what the heck? In that case, we'll run that through. Williamson said this case has nothing to do with the Revali's family. Right. Oh, hey, look. A card. That must be your connection. Really? You're gonna be like that right now? Because we need something else to complicate matters. I already know the gang sends their cars a threat. The letter sounds pretty intense. It might come in handy. There's a possible our guy was forced into cooperating. A wiretap and a letter from the head of the family. I don't like where this is going. Our client made some pretty dangerous enemies. Oh boy, yes. Bunch of stuff on the walls, shelves. The usual assortment of household tools. Doesn't look out of the ordinary. Hey, what's that one? That would be a socket plunger. A socket plunger. Why is it not kept into the bathroom? Are you sure? What's it do? It plunges sockets. You use it to poke at things that are in tight places. See how it has a long, skinny handle? Makes it easy to reach things. Then with a little pointy end, you can grab a hold and stab them. Wait, what? Dude, it's a screwdriver. Tomato. Oh, what? Okay. The usual assortment of household tools. Doesn't look out of the ordinary. Hey, what's that one? That would be a socket plug. Okay, it's all the same thing. Okay. Like, literally, that's... Wait. Are you telling me that Trucy's never seen a screwdriver before? Are you being serious? Oh my. Okay. So, like, a body's outside then, right? County Road Forest. Well, we haven't gone to the forest. Oh, this is the... this is the ending bit that Jimmy was around in. Ah, you made it. Yeah, I figured it was you. You said take up on my request. Did Mr. Waters give you any trouble? He was fine, but I still don't know anything. That is why you're investigating. I'm not going into this completely blind, you know. Aren't you? First off, I need to know who I'm defending and why. Yeah, like... I mean, that's the thing. We don't even know Jimmy's name, because literally you mentioned before... Oh, that's what he's going by now. Yeah, that's what you mentioned. I'm glad you asked. His name is Yossarian. Yossarian? He and I have a long history together. As to why, he's accused of murder. Why else? You want me to clear his name, but you're still prosecuting? I want the truth. No other attorney can be trusted. Well, I'm flattered. That doesn't answer my question, though. Yossarian's verdict will be whatever he deserves. If he's guilty, he's guilty. If not, he goes free. My duty to prosecutors is to doubt him. He is a suspect for a reason. I see. He's more open with me, but he still seems to be holding a lot back. Yeah, why, God. How much is there to implicate Mr. Yossarian? It's strong. As prosecutor, I won't go easy on you tomorrow. I didn't expect you would. The murder weapon is covered with his prints and DNA. All recent. DNA? What, just like he got a splinter and he bleeded on the actual handle of the shovel? So the prints were found on top of the blood. He handled it after the murder. Okay, that's what's important things, actually. Furthermore, it was found inside his own cellar. Sheesh, this guy may as well just hang himself and get it over with. What do you have on the killer? I'm disappointed with my answer. So we both have a Shelly the Killer calling card, and then that Revali's card. Yay. Nothing. Nothing? Then why am I here? Patience, all in good time. We'll get our man if we work together in this. You've really changed your attitude toward me. He's a strong man to convict a friend. Call it pity, I suppose. pity and remorse the way I trained you. Oh, okay, there's a small lag there. You're not the immoral fraud I thought you were. Oh, okay, now I see. Just from what I remember of like smaller bits and pieces of what if you do different choices, like murder is basically the same, but just attitudes towards Phoenix is different. So I think lately a body would just be like more yeah, towards you. And like even still, like he's like I'm still just upset that like even he would still think that God. You just like go completely hostile when you can't even like you don't want to arrest your own close friend or like this family member you know for years. Not even like blood, but like still like for God. Like still, it's dick. Move. Thank you. We searched the scene and found everything. However, I'm curious what conclusion you will come to. So that's it? I can search anywhere while you're sitting right there. Be my guest. Oh boy, well that's everything here. Huh. So the murder happened in these woods right here, then the weapon was moved into storm shelter, so the Cobra had to break into the house, at least into the storm shelter, grab the weapon, and then came back and killed the victim, like I'm assuming here, since we're all gathered here, then move the weapon back inside. Huh. That's a series of convoluted events. Does it mean they brought the victim here or something like that? I mean, if it's not the neighbor, and like, if it's described this whole place as like isolated from the world, then like, they must have brought the victim here if Mr. Hood really is the neighbor next door. He could be an imposter for all we know. But, yeah. So Lily Jimmy's name is Yossarian, or it's someone else completely. Like, either way, can we like at least know something more about Jimmy, even if like, Jimmy is not, you know, Yossarian is not Jimmy's real name? Like, can we actually get some backstory on him, please? Like, geez, he's barely, like, he was literally the front person page for the last case, and yet he was only just there for just a small bit of investigation, then really as just a prosecution for a bit in the last trial of it, and then nothing else. He's still an Enigmar. Yeah, not to be confused with Shady Enigmar. Okay, that guy was an absolute dick. God, I wish they changed, like, they did make some smaller changes upon justice and all of that. It's still fun, but, oh boy. But, we'll leave this episode off for here. We'll figure out more about the victim and learn more about the culprit for next time. So, for a fun time watching as I am playing this, hope to see you next time, what time may be, and I'll hope you have a fantastic day.